In this video, Ruben is kindly taking me for a drive in someone else's Reliant Robin. You may remember Ruben when I was here, was it 2018 I drove your Cinquecento?
2018.
Yeah, wow. So it's a while ago now, but we're going to go out. I'm staying with the owner of this Reliant Robin tonight, but I probably won't get time to drive it. So we're going to do what many people here are doing. We're going to take it for a drive right now. So here we go. So it's a Robin Mark I, got these gorgeous little alloy wheels on the back. The hatchback, styling by Tom Karen, Ogle Design, and lovely, lovely things. And I've never driven a left-hand drive Reliant, so this will be a first. All looks quite familiar, but the engine sits much further back on these than the Fox, so the wheel arch intrusion is even more. And I'd say the left-hand side seems even worse. You've got more legroom, I think.
Can't measure, but
yeah, it's quite tight for all of us. Right, I shall give you the camera.
Of course. When you're idling stationary,
Yep.
please keep it in neutral.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise the clutch burns out quite quickly.
Oh, it's got the old style clutch in it. Yeah, so don't hold the pedal down.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I'll start it.
Did your Fox have the old style?
No, my... Oh, that is direct. It had the later one. Oh, there we go. Zoom, zoom. Try not to squish anyone in the tiny little plastic Reliant. So is this something anyone at this show can do?
Yeah, as long as you have a driver's license, of course.
Yeah, that's a lovely idea. So are there various cars?
There are various cars.
Wow.
The Fiat you can drive. The MG, so the electric one.
Oh, okay.
You take that for a test drive.
Excellent. What a lovely thing to do.
Unfortunately for you, the assortment of cars is a little bit less than last year.
Ah, it's still a lovely mix, and well, do you want to point the camera out the windscreen? There's more and more cars just keep coming. It's the screen's turned off. Yeah. There's more and more cars arriving all the time. I have to remember I don't have two front wheels. Oh, that lovely Volvo wasn't there earlier. Never seen such a gathering of Renault wins.
Indeed, they were last.
Very gusty.
A special club.
Ah. Oh, we're now on both sides of the road. Oh, Fintail Mercedes, lovely.
Heck flosser.
Yeah. Oh, even more cars to look at when we go. Oh my gosh, it's a Chrysler 180. Oh my gosh, and they're still coming in. So many cars. Try not to run Ivan over.
And is it a traffic jam of despair?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this, an old Hudson. Beautiful. Another GS. This is like the best traffic jam in the world. Hillman Imp. Sunbeam badged. That's fantastic. Paseo convertible. I think we've seen that at Japan Classic Sunday.
And look at that Razzie Ami.
Yeah, oh yes, that's beautiful. Suzuki Wagon R. Quite characterful. Toyota Sierra, Lada Samara, another Renault 17, just in case we didn't have enough of them. Well, we might have a queue to get back in.
Possibly, yeah. You can drive past it because...
This feels great, apart from the cramped footwell. It feels really perky because it's a bit lighter than the Fox. Has this got the 850 engine, do you know?
I believe so. I'll have to warn you, people do belt past this road, so...
Okay, be careful. Which way are we going?
Right.
Right. Oh yeah, it's quite tricky to get my foot on the clutch pedal. Have to bounce. There we go.
So, the pedals are probably more tight than your...
Yeah, they're very tight. But of course, what we really want to do is prove that when you go around a bend in a Reliant, it doesn't actually fall over.
No.
It's all a myth.
The Top Gear episode was rigged.
Yeah, they fitted different wheels, they put water tanks in them. Cement. They did all sorts to make them... Yeah, cement probably as well. They did all sorts of tricks to make them fall over.
To make a comedy show.
Yeah, which is why I'm so glad to be driving one and proving that they're not as unstable as you expect. You can get one to tip. If you try doing the elk test, I think it would probably end badly, but as long as you don't do that, they don't fall over.
Would you like me to point the camera more to you?
Yeah, can do for a bit while I talk about driving impressions. Oh yeah, it's a little bouncy, got leaf springs at the back I think on these. But the gearing is far taller in these than it is in the Fox, so these will zip along motorway speeds quite merrily. We're not going to be doing that today, I don't think. This is lovely, it's so nice to find one here. One of 2 left-hand drive Reliants at this show. Shame about the dreaded Drempels speed humps, but she rides them well enough.
Well, that's enough roads with jumbles rather than potholes.
Oh, that's true. Touche, touche. Drempels better than potholes. I'm just going to interrupt myself because at the show we didn't get a chance to do this, which is have a look in the engine bay, because the heater takes up most of the engine bay, and I think some people find that a little surprising. So this is the heater matrix, there's the blower fan, and here's the pipes to take it in, and the engine sits really far back, and I think the fact that it has the intake and everything means this footwell is a little bit tighter than in a right-hand drive Robin. So it is remarkably compact. Because of course what's ahead of the engine is the front wheel, so there has to be room for that to bounce up and down and for the suspension coil thereof.
So is this your first time in a Robin?
No, I have driven a Mark 1 Robin before for a magazine feature. It's the first time driving one on video. Oh, is that a Peugeot 404?
And the Bond 3-wheeler? Did you drive that?
I've driven, yeah, one of the mini cars with the engine on the front wheel. Absolutely terrifying, and that's coming from somebody who owns an Invacar. Whoops. Careful on the clutch. Yeah, this is probably the most refined three-wheeler I've ever driven. It's a world away from my Invacar. I mean, it's got a steering wheel for a start. Oh my gosh, we got a Morris Marina Coupe.
I know the owner, so I can introduce you to him.
Yeah.
Your father had...
Is that a BMW 600?
Yeah, I believe
Oh
it is.
my gosh.
I nearly thought it was a Zundap Janus. No,
Oh, fancy.
Alfa Romeo Rio.
Yeah, I came and had a look at that earlier. Never seen one before. Didn't even know about them until I was doing a bit of pre-event research. So there you go.
A German dealership brought a batch over.
Ah. And I understand they were pretty much a massive disaster.
They were.
Yeah. Oh, I've lost the gear again. There we go. And here we go, back into the event. Marvellous. Got a BMW 600 there, all stripy. With perhaps the most fascinating front door of any vehicle, because it's on the front, like a BMW Isetta. It has a side door to allow access to the rear. And there goes the door. Look at that for timing. Marvellous. Lovely Peugeot 404 there as well. So we're going to go and find somewhere to turn around now. This building is absolutely incredible. Have you been inside yet?
Yeah, I have been.
I haven't yet. There's too many cars in this lovely show. Angle I don't usually get to give. Normally it'd show the front wheel.
It's quite difficult now.
Yeah. Marvellous. What an extra element of the show that I absolutely love. And that was the Reliant Robin. Obviously I've had to jump ahead in time somewhat because we are no longer at the show. But yeah, had an absolutely amazing time at the show. Very grateful. Oh, very grateful to Art, who owns this car and has hosted me here in the Netherlands for the past 2 nights. We've had an awful lot of fun and filmed some very interesting vehicles. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a future video. Farewell.